Hi, this is Kathy, and this is the end of day uh, analysis, harmonically speaking, for ES. Okay, first of all, this pre-market chart, I was watching to see a couple of things. One, how much this scion pattern was going to go into retracement, how much it's going to retrace, and at this juncture it was about 88.6%. 100% would have been 2062.50. But back to the point at hand, this pre-market we were retesting this bearish crab PRZ, and 2048 was the top of it, but I anticipated at least a breach to fill that gap or to go a little bit higher like 2055 up to 2062.50, but then I wanted to see, can it come back below the PRZ and start going into retracement mode and head into this conglomerate. Otherwise, above 2062.50, I was looking for this region up here at between 2086 to 2096 area. Okay, so that was pre-market. Now let me just say that this scion pattern has retraced 100%. It's a bat, by the way. It has retraced almost 100%. Let's look at it. Remember, the 2062.50 was the 100% retracement. So my scion patterns changed because I'm looking for higher levels now, because if price is able to hold above 2062.50, then I want to know what are targets for scaling points or areas to look for. So if it does, then there's a shark PRZ between 2073 and 2078.50. And so I'm going to wait and see how that behaves there should price breach this 2062.50. Momentum continues to the upside, then I'm going to be looking for ideally this next PRZ at 2121 and scaling points along the way at 2088.75. And there may be some other ones also with sword lines and such. There's 2093, I know, is one of them. It's a monthly sword line. And those will be put back on in the morning. Okay, so right now, if price is able to hold below this 2062.50 and is able to fall back below 2049.50, which there's a new shark, and this upper PRZ is the extension of that. So price has breached the original, the initial shark PRZ. And so let's see if it's what happens, right? If it comes back and can hold below 2049.50, I'm going to be looking for a pullback target. Ideally, if it can't get below this 2038 to 2034 area, then it's just keeping the upside bias to increase the probability of testing those higher targets. But I'd like to see it come down here and test this 2016.25, which would be a 5.0. So what that does is it gives incentive for price to come back here and give bullish traders an opportunity to get in. So I'll be looking for 2026.25 and 2016.25 for pullback targets, and if those hold, then they're offering long opportunities to these higher targets. But if price can't hold above this 2016.25, now I don't mean it comes down here and breaches to test the bottom of the golden ratio zone and then pushes back up. I mean if it just falls and tests it as resistance and cannot hold, and then I will be shifting my intraday bias to more of a downside to look down here to retest the 1970.25 region, or to fill some of these gaps down here. 1950.25 is the lowest of that little conglomerate, and then there's a 1893.25, and I will draw other fibs if that should occur. Right now the bias is still to the upside, so it's not until price can, like I said, hold below 2016.25. Okay, have a great evening.